Evan Koslof is live outside the Supreme Court. So, Evan, what do we need to know about his record?
Well, that's exactly what we're looking at, his actual record, because since he did spend all this time in the circuit court, we've got hundreds of opinions that he wrote. So we really get a good picture of what he believes and what kind of justice he would be. So let's give some background on who he is. First off, he got his start as a clerk for Justice Anthony Kennedy. Went to Yale Law School. He was an assistant to Kenneth Starr during the Clinton impeachment probe, actually, also got some national attention there. Spent some time as White House counsel for President George W. Bush, and then soon after he was nominated over to the circuit court. So the question is, what's his legal philosophy? We're going to talk about some of his actions, but first just listen to him describe his philosophy.
My judicial philosophy is straightforward. A judge must be independent and must interpret the law, not make the law.
All right, so that's the broad picture of what he believes. Let's talk about some specific issues, starting with the big one, abortion rights. He actually spoke about this in 2006 during his confirmation hearing. Take a listen to that.
If confirmed to the D.C. Circuit, I would follow Roe v. Wade faithfully and fully.
Okay, so we're hearing from him. Now let's talk about things he's actually done, his decisions. He wrote one opinion on Roe v. Wade. It was the situation where there was this undocumented teenager in custody who wanted to get an abortion, and Kavanaugh was against it and actually wrote an opinion against it, saying it was, quote, immediate abortion on demand. Let's run through a couple other opinions he wrote of note. There's one on executive power, where basically he supported increases in presidential power over appointments of special counsel. Also said that the president should only face indictment after he or she leaves office. Also supported the Second Amendment, opposing various D.C. gun laws. As far as religious freedom, he opposed the Affordable Care Act's contraception coverage. Now, last night, Democratic senators were quick to talk against him. Take a listen.
I am not going to kid anybody. This is a tough fight, but it is a fight that we can win. We've got a mountain to climb. We've got challenges ahead, but we cannot grow weary now.
We are in the fight of our lives.
You heard from some of the Democratic senators. The question is how much that really matters, their opposition. They need 51 votes. There are 51 Republicans. So perhaps more important is going to be the moderate Republicans, what they think of this candidate. Mostly they're looking at Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins. Both of them sent out tweets last night saying that they're going into this process with an open mind. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this all goes, Reese. Send it back to you from here at the Supreme Court.